वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Okay, let's start with 15th chapter. Ali, are you ready, Raja?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, you guys ready? श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधःशाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वप्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणा प्रवृद्धा विषया प्रवाला अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् अस्त्रशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं परिमार्गतव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूय त्वमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यत् प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणे निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा आध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामा द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंगे गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते ततं परमं मम ममेवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनः षष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षितः शरीरं यद्वाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्तमकेश्वरः गृहीत्वेतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशया श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चाय विषयानुपसेवते
उत्क्रमन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विबुधानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा यतन्तो योगिनश्चैवं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्ति चेतसा यदग्नित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चग्नमस्वे यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्यमामकम् Kamavesha च bhutani dharayamahojasa Pushpani chaushadi sarvam somo bhutva rasatmaka Aham Veshwanaro bhutva praninam dehamashata Pranapana samayukta pachanyam chaturvidam Sarvyasya chaham mridasannivishto mata smritirjnanamapohanam cha Vede cha sarve rahameva vedyo vedanta krute davideva chaham Dvavivo purusho loka ksharaksha aksharayeva cha Ksharak sarvani bhutani kutastam aksharamochate Uttamam purusham stena paramatmetu dharata Yo loka tvayamavishya vivarta vyaya ishvara Yasmanta sarvaditoham aksharavati chottama Atosmi loke vede cha pratita purushottama Yo mameva sammudo janati purushottamam Sa sarvagat bhajati mam sarvabharena bharata Iti guhyatamam shastram idam muktam maya naga Etad bhutva buddhivasya kruta krutascha bharata Om Tat Saviti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supnishashu Brahma Vidyayam Krishna Purushottam Yoga Okay, let's go back to our 8th chapter. So for 8th chapter, I should send you the video for the last week one. I will send it, okay? Remind me. Okay, so we were talking about from 8th chapter point of view is like the whole concept here is Krishna answers his seven questions that Arjuna asked. First 6 he just talk about the word meaning like Adideva, Adibhuta, Adhyatma, all those. He just in short he gave the meaning of those words which he introduced in chapter number 6, right? 7, sorry. So Krishna Bhagavan introduced and he talked about that little bit, and then he came to the last question, the 7th question, which Arjuna asked that what happened at the time of death, or what should we do at the time of death that we get gatim, we get the mukti, we get the liberation. So now Krishna is elaborating on what should we do at the time of death. That's where we are. So he talked about a lot about how we should be like meditating on, and first of all he says that at the time of death you should remember God, right? That's the whole concept. But then he talk about that how you will, it's not that in all the religion it says that at the time of death you should be surrendering it to God. It's in all the religion, not just Hinduism. It's even if you go in Christianity, in Islam, everybody says that at the time of death. And there is always a concept after that concept, like after death what happens in all the religions, right? So here, but he also mentioned that it's not that easy. Like at the time of death to remember God, it's not that easy. So you have to do all your life so that at the time of death you can be concentrating on it. So there are like 2-3 ways he has given in this chapter, like either you surrender yourself. There is a meditation process also that he mentioned. He talk about the Agni chakras, the chakras that we have. You talk about it. So bring your energy to the middle of your eye and then leave the prana. Let the prana comes out of from middle of your eyebrows right here, or from the top of the head. So he talks about the meditation part of it. He talks about surrendering to God part of it too. Like even if you do all time the bhakti all your life, you have surrendered it to God. You loved God. You made him as a one of your family members. Like you love that much. Either you make him as a father, as a mother, or as a brother, or as a friend, or whichever way you portray yourself with God's relationship you had it. If you focused on that relationship all your life, then definitely at the end of your life you will worry about him too, or think about him too, right? So he talks about that also. And then he talks about Gyan Yoga too. Either you have this knowledge that you are none other than that consciousness. This body is temporary. What you got, this body, what you're leaving is a temporary part of yourself, right? Not the permanent part of you. So you are this consciousness, which is, again, God is consciousness. So if you have that understanding that you are not leaving anything, you are merging, or you are just going to your original self, your absolute self, then if you come to that point, so at the point of death, if you have that in your mind and you can leave the body, focusing on that also gives you good thing, right? So all these processes will lead you to, but then you need to practice, right? So that's what we were talking about. So we were on, which shloka we were on, Raja? Can anybody guide me? I think we did it till, in my process, I think 15th, but you guys tell me.
16.
We already did 16?
I think we just read it.
Okay. Okay, can we start reading that again? And then start from there. You take the first one, Krish, and then I will ask her. नन्नू क्या चाहिए बेटा? पेन चाहिए? ये ले.
No. Ready? Abrahma bhuvana loka.
Brahma bhuvana loka.
Punaravartino Arjuna.
Punaravartino Arjuna.
Mamupetya tu Kaunteya.
Mamupetya tu Kaunteya.
Punarjanma na vidyate.
Punarjanma na vidyate. Together. Brahma bhuvana loka. Punaravartino Arjuna. Mamupetyati Kaunteya. Punarjanma na vidyate. Nanu, one more time meaning, Raja.
Brahma, Bhuvanat, up to the Brahma Loka planet, Loka, the planetary system, Puna, again, Avartina, returning, Arjuna, O Arjuna, Mom, unto me, Opitya, arriving, Tu, but, Kunteya, son of Kunti, Puna, Janma, rebirth, no, never, Vidyate, takes place.
Okay, so very simple, right? It says that, Arjuna, all the world from Brahmaloka, heaven and everything, like all 14 world downwards, are liable to birth and rebirth, right? Brahmaloka is the only loka that you don't return. All the other worlds you return back, right? But O son of Kunti, on attaining me, there is no rebirth. I am beyond time, regions like Brahmaloka being conditioned by time and transitory. So what he's saying that all these loka, you remember we talked about those 14 lokas. If I have wrote it down, now let me say if I can. So Brahmaloka, Tapoloka, then Janakaloka, Janaloka, and then Maharloka, then I think it's Swarg or heaven or everything. Then Bhuvaloka, then comes earth, which is Bhumi Loka, then comes Aral Loka, Viral Loka, Vital Loka, Sutal Loka, Talatal Loka, Mahatal Tal and Raktal Loka and then Patal Loka. So these are all the lokas from top to bottom. So earth is in the middle, then comes Swargaloka, then all these. So the Tapaloka is like people who were, yogis and stuff like that. They go there, they live there. Then Swargaloka is like people who really got pleasure here and did a lot of good work, like nice work, and they help people and they work for people. They go Swargaloka. Then there is like Janaloka, where all the sages and they go. Mahan Loka is also the sages who go. So everybody has category where they go, right? When we talk about dimensional, like there are more dimensional of the world, I think that's what it means. Like there are more lokas in this universe, and then lower category are the same. Now what happens is, what he's saying is, any loka that you go other than Brahma Loka, that is the top one, all the lokas are returned. You have a return ticket. You bought the return ticket to the earth again, or not even earth, to little bit lower loka too. It depends on karmas. So those all are depending on your karmas, right? So the concept is that what happens is, you do your karma, good karmas, right? And let's say you did a lot of good karmas. You went to Swargaloka, you got a lot of pleasure, everything. As soon as you exhaust your results of the karma, you come back, right? So then all these loka are the same way. As you go there, you do what you wanted, your desire at the earth, whatever you left the earth with, what desire, those kind of loka you go to. If you have done a lot of bad things, then you go to the bottom lokas, and then you also there, you exhaust your bad karma, you come back to earth and you restart the whole process again. So that's what it is. So he's saying that as soon as you reach to Brahma Loka, then there is no one-way ticket you had bought. You did not buy the return tickets for that. So so that's the way he was explaining. So you have to go to the highest world. That should be, I think, always it says, what is the purpose of human life? It always come back to the, every birth you get, I think what we say, the Prakriti and Purush. So the Prakriti is trying to pull you towards the highest, your goals. It's pulling you, right? Probably in this birth you are just a baby, you are starting, or you have done a lot of things and you are already half the way to reach to that. So everybody goes, at the end, everybody goes to the Brahma Loka. That's the purpose, right? You have to reach to that. Now every action or every birth give you a little bit to move towards that goal, supreme goal. So if you are born, some people, it could be this is the last janma, you don't know, right? But some people, there is a beginning, so probably they don't even know what this is, and they're trying to get to know these things. But every janma, you are moving towards your ultimate goal, right? If you pull yourself that way. If you don't pull yourself that way, then probably you will go in reverse direction. You will go in one of the bottom lokas, and then you will start again and then go up the lokas. So that's just a philosophy that we have in Sanatan Dharma. So so that's what it is. Let's say let's go to the next slok and understand what it is. So you got this one clear, very clear, right? He says that there is no, he says punarjanma na vidyate. There is no punarjanma back, the person who reached to the Brahmaloka. Huh? No, he is already ready. Why? That's okay. Can get me somewhere. So I told him his breakfast and everything is ready. So he's coming. Okay, and we go to the next shlok, which is 17th. Okay. Alia Raja, you want to read that? 17th?
Can I start?
Yeah.
Sahasra Yuga Parat
Sahasra Yuga Paratya.
Wait, restart.
Alia, hold on. Restart. Right? Okay, restart.
Sahasra Yuga Paratana
Sahasra Yuga Paryantam
Aharya Brahmano Vitta
Vidu Priya Brahmano Vidu
Shatram Yuga
Trante Ratrim Yuga Sahasrantam
Ratra Vido Jana
Teho Ratra Vido Janaha. Good, very good. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Radya Brahmano Vidu Ratrim Yuga Sahasrantam Teho Ratre Vido Jana. No meaning, Raja.
Sahasra, 1,000 yuga millenniums, parantam, including aha day, yat, that which, brahmana of Brahma, vidu, they know, rastram, night, yuga millenniums, sahasra, antam, similarly ending after 1,000, day, aha, ratra, day and night, Vida, who understand, Jana.
So here he gives all the calculation of how many yugas are there, how the things goes. So, it's hard for me to understand too, but I will try to make you guys understand so we all can learn together this day. Okay, first let's read the translation of this, then we will go. Okay, so it says that those who know Brahma's day that last of thousands yuga, knower of Brahma's day and night, the highest heaven and everything, that who knows that, know the reality about the time. Who knows that? They know the reality of time. That's what he is trying to say. But now we have to understand who knows this Brahma age and yugas and all these things. So he's saying is thousands yuga is thousands of the where is it? Okay, the thousands of Mahayugas is Brahma's age, day and night, one day and night. That's Brahma's age. Now, here we are not talking about Brahman. Remember Brahma, right? So Brahma, if you picture him, Vishnu is laying down on the serpent, the snake bed, right? If you have seen Vishnu's picture, how it is depicted, that Vishnu is laying down on the bed of snakes in the ocean, and Lakshmi ji is sitting on the side of Vishnu ji, and in the from navel of Vishnu ji there is a lotus coming out, right? And then the lotus, on the top of the lotus, Brahma ji is sitting. Brahma ji is that Prajapati. The Brahma is sitting on the top of lotus. Do you guys remember that picture of Vishnu? Have you seen that? Nanu, have you seen that picture? Okay. So now keep that in mind, right? We are talking about that Brahma who is sitting on the lotus that is coming out of navel of Vishnu Bhagwan. What's the question? Okay. So that lotus, on the top of the lotus, Brahma ji is sitting, and Brahma ji is sitting on that Brahma we are talking about. Okay. So now what he is saying is the calculation of it is 365 1 year of human life remember this, 1 year of human life is equal to 1 day of devas.
What's writing?
What?
Nothing.
1 year of human life, one of our year, is 1 day of Dev, of the other, all the Devtas. So 1 day of the Devtas is 1 year of human life, right? And so 1 week of them, 1 week of Devas is 7 years of human life. And then if you look at it, that 1 month is 30 years of human life. You got it? This is the Devas. राजा बेटा माइक्रोवेव में गर्म कर लेना है चाय और वो सब ठंडा हो गया तो that's the basic, right? Now there are 4 yugas, right? So 4 yugas, anybody remember the 4 yuga? Tell me. Satyuga,
Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga.
Kali Yuga, right? So the universe, it's been said that it started from Satyuga, right? So Satyuga, then Dwapar Yuga, then Dwapar Yuga came. Satyuga was Treta Yuga, and then Dwapar came, and then Kali Yuga came, right? So we are right now in Kali Yuga, right? So that's how it is been. So 12,000 years in each yuga. 4 yugas, so 12,000 years in each yuga. 12,000. So then, let's say, multiply it by human year. First, let's say 365 years is 365 years of human is 1 year of devas, right? This also you got it. So 365 days, 1 year. Now this calculation you got it. So I'm rubbing this up, and then we will go to Alia. You got that, beta? No. Okay. Let me start again. So 1 year of human life is 1 day of devas, right? So 1 year is 1 day, only 1 day, right? So we live 1 year, deva lived 1 day. Now that means our 365 years of human life is equal to 1 year of deva's life. That's where we stop this calculation. Now we came up to these 4 yugas calculation, right? So every yuga has 12,000 deva year, right? So now if we multiply 365 times 12,000 would be some 4 or 5 million. If somebody want to calculate it. So you got this part, right? Now this 1 year, we have to convert this 1 year into 12,000 years to make it how many human years are. So it is 365 times 12,000.
4
billion year.
4,380,000.
Yeah. So that one, and then convert into 1,000. So he says 1,000 of that one is 1 day of Brahma.
Yeah.
So times 1,000 now.
It's 4.32 billion.
Okay. So that billion years,
4.38
billion years, right? So then you think about it, that's 1 day of that Brahma that's sitting on the lotus of Vishnu. You remember that part? So that many years is 1 day of Brahma. So it says that when Brahma opens his eyes, the universe is manifested. So that 1 day universe is manifested when Brahma opens his eyes, and when Brahma closes his eyes, when universe goes away, unmanifest the universe. So that many years Brahma open his eyes, keep the eyes open, and then he closes his eyes. So think about that. You did 12,000 years time 365 times 1000, that many years Brahma, that many years, if you calculated it, exactly equal to how much science says that the universe was formed, how many years ago the universe was formed. So it matches, the calculation is matches that we are in Kali Yuga right now. So it started from Satya Yuga, Treta, Drapar, and then Kali Yuga. So we are in Kali Yuga, so people can calculate how many years are remaining in Kali Yuga before the thing comes. So this 100 years of Brahma, so Brahma is a position, you understand that? Brahma is a position. So when 100 years of Brahma is done, then Mahapralaya comes and everything starts all over again. So this Prakriti and Purusha and everything starts all over again. So there is that many years, this thing stays, then it goes away, then it unmanifests, then it manifests again, then it unmanifests. But that many years, this is manifested. So that's 1 year of Brahma. So in this shlok, we understand that he is saying that who knows the Brahma days, how many years it lasts, knows the reality of the time. Right? So if you want to know the time conception, this is how the time is, the concept of time comes. So every loka, that 14 lokas that I taught you, every loka has different time calculation. You know, when people say time travel, we travel time and went back and it didn't move. So this is the concept was given in Vedas long time back, the time travel concept, because every loka has different time travel, different time, the calculation of time is different, right? So all those lokas are made up for this many. So 4 billion years ago, the universe was formed, that's the calculation says, and we are in the last yuga, Kali Yuga. So we can calculate how many years are remaining before Brahma's day is over. So when the day is there, manifestation is there. When the night comes, manifestation goes away. You got that? Then it becomes unmanifested. ये concept समझ में आ गया, क्योंकि आगे वाला श्लोक तभी समझ में आएगा when you understand this part of it, right? You got it? So he is giving you calculation on how long the universe is formed, is manifested, and how long the universe is unmanifested, right? Okay. So let's go to the next shlok. Shlok number 18. Sean, you ready? Okay. Let's go to shlok number 18. So Alia, if you did not understand calculation, that's okay too, Rajavita. But the only thing we have to understand is that the whole the universe goes unmanifested and then it manifests again, right? So that's the whole concept. And 1 day of Brahma is the manifestation day, and night is unmanifestation part of it, right? So that's the only concept he's trying to make understand. So that's what we need to understand. That. Got it? That part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Avyakta-vyakta sarva.
Avyakta-vyaktaya sarva.
Prabhavantya aharagame.
Prabhavartya haragame.
Ratyagama praliyante.
Ratyagame praliyante.
Tatreva vyakta samjnaka. Again.
Tatreva vyakta sangyake. Avyakta-vyakta-ya sarva. Prabhavantya haragame. Ratyagame praliyante. Tatteva Vyakta Sangyatke. Okay. Meaning, Raja?
Avyakta from the unmanifest, Vyakta living entity, Sarva all, Bhagavanti become manifest, Agame at the beginning of the day, Ratri Agame at the fall of night, Baliyante are annihilated, Tatra into that, Eva certainly, Avyakta the unmanifest, Samhnake which is called.
Yeah, okay. So, what I was telling you before, the same thing here it is said. So, it says that we are on 18th slok, right? Yeah. So, it is from unmanifested, all manifested beings are born. Let him write from your book, Raja. Why? Okay, I'm saying it, Raja. From unmanifested, all manifested beings are born. At the coming of the cosmic day, at the cosmic nightfall, they merge into the same subtle body of Brahman known as unmanifested. Right? So, on the Brahma day, it is manifested, and Brahma night it gets unmanifested. Right? You discuss first, then I will. Raja, if you want to eat something more, then take snack and take some bar with you, the protein bar, and take one of those things. Okay, so you got that point about that. So he is saying that all embodied beings are come in manifestation when the Brahma opens his eyes, the daytime, right? And it closes, all manifestation goes away. Now this Brahma has 100 years, right? So 100 years that happens. Then again we know how much Brahma has, like 4 million something years of human life is Brahma's one day. So when that happens, after 100 years, Brahma changes also. So Mahaprahalaya come, everything goes away and everything comes back in, right? So he was explaining that now everything goes into the subtle, right? So when the Brahma nights come, everything goes back in. It's the same way as our deep sleep, right? So in our deep sleep, we forget everything. Everything is gone in our deep sleep. There is nothing leaves there except what is there in deep sleep? What stays in deep sleep? Yeah, say it. Consciousness stays. Everything else goes away. The same way, when these things happens, the Brahma night comes, everything goes away except what stays there. So remember, when we are talking about unmanifestation and manifestation, there is something that's changing that part, right? There is something that's changing, but there is something that doesn't change at all, stays the same all the time. So we need to figure out to understand the concept, we need to figure out what is this thing that brings this changes of manifestation and unmanifestation, and then what is that even stays there when it is unmanifest. When it is manifest also it's there, but when it's unmanifest it also stays there. What is that? So we have studied a lot of this, so I think you guys already know, but again Krishna Bhagavan is explaining here again what is that stays, even if there is, if it is unmanifest, the world pralaya comes, right? It's gone, everything is gone. After Brahma's 100 years is over, everything goes away, but still there is something that stays, right? Huh? What? I am jumping the gun, yeah, I am. I'm going ahead of the game. But this is what after 100 years, remember Mahapralaya come. Otherwise, till 100 years of Brahma, it just
Mahapralaya.
Mahapralaya means the whole thing reshuffled, everything goes away, nothing. Here, after 4 billion years, when Brahma's night come, it becomes unmanifested. So, but there is no pralaya, like there nothing goes away. Now, think about this as the CEO. After 100 years of company, a CEO changes, right? So Brahma position goes away and new Brahma comes in, right? Now that whole Mahapralaya comes, every ideology, everything gets changed, right? All the way of the universe is built is changed because the CEO comes with a new form, right? And then everything changes. But until 100 years, it goes and it comes back, it goes and it comes back, right? But it's the similar thing that goes and comes back. Okay, let's go to the next one. 19. Nana, you want to Krisha, you want to read that?
Sure.
Okay, let's start with 19th.
Bhutagrama sa evayam
Bhutagrama sa evayam
Bhutva bhutva praliyate
Bhutva bhutva praliyate
Ratriyagame vasha
Ratriyagame vashaha
Partha prabhavat
Ratriyagame
vasha Partha.
Okay, let's say Ratriyagame vasha Partha
Prabhavatya haragame
Prabhavratya haragame. Together. Bhutagrama sa. Guys. Grama sa evayam Bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratrayagame vasa Partha Prabhavartya rahagame. Okay, meaning Raja?
Bhutagrama,
जोर से बोल
the
दो.
aggregate of all living entities. Tha these eva certainly. Ayam this bhutva repeatedly taking birth. Praliyate is annihilated. Ratri of night. Agame on the arrival. Avasha automatically. Partha O son of Pritha. Prabhavati is manifest. Aha of daytime. Agame on the arrival.
Okay. So, very simple on this. Arjuna, these multitude of beings being born again and again is dissolved under compulsion of its nature at the coming of the cosmic night and rise again at the commencement of cosmic day. So, think about this. For 4 billion years, we're gonna keep getting rebirth, like dying and coming again. So rebirth keep going in for that many years that we are, when the rise of cosmic night comes, we go away, and then when the rise of cosmic day comes, when we come back. But in that coming back and going, there are 4 million years, right? So 4 billion years. So think about that. For 4 billion years, every year, like every 100 years, let's say average life of a human is 100 years. Every 100 year, we go, we die, we come back. So we repeat this cycle for 4 billion years at one time. Keep going and coming back. So think about it, that when in couple shlokas before, he says that the place of sorrow, right? We keep coming in the place of sorrow until unless we don't make ourselves ready for not returning back or returning back with purpose. Until that time, the pleasure and the sorrow will continue coming. There will be no stability. There will be always pleasure comes, so sorrow will come too. All these opposites will keep coming until unless we make ourselves ready to take the birth depending on the purpose, not depend on the karma, right? Depend on the purpose that we get the life, or we get enlightened and we don't come, we go to the Brahmaloka and don't have a return ticket back to earth or back to whichever loka we go to, right? So that's what you understand the meaning of this, how it is connected with all these what Krishna Bhagavan said it before. Got the idea? Okay. So when we are thinking about this, right, we have to remember that on the background, always think about it, that there is something. So even if you look at the picture, what I was explaining you, that Vishnu is laying down on serpent in the middle of the ocean, and there is a lotus coming out of his navel, and Brahma is sitting there, right? So Brahma is creating, manifesting and unmanifesting with his day and night, but there is Vishnu who never leaves, right? So there is a Vishnu who is still laying down, that nothing happens to Vishnu. Even Mahapralaya come on the Brahma's position, nothing happened to Vishnu. So what is one thing that doesn't go away even in Mahapralaya? What is one thing that doesn't go away when Brahma lives for 100 years and changes, or when Brahma is sitting there and having a night or having a day? There is a changes happening, right? It is manifested, it is not manifested. What is one thing that doesn't change?
I don't know.
What is one thing that's not changing? What is
Consciousness.
Huh?
Consciousness.
No, but what in this picture, what the picture was given to us, right? They made it, it's like it's saying something. So what is one thing that's not changing in this whole scenario in the picture here?
No.
Brahma is changing, I
Brahma's
told you,
changing.
right? It's
Oh,
100
yeah,
years
yeah.
he
Turns
goes.
into Ma.
Yeah, and his day and night is changing. Vishnu is not changing.
She just said it.
I already said it like 5 times. The Vishnu is the one who is laying down. That part doesn't change, right? That in that picture, that part never changes.
Is Vishnu the destroyer? Or is
No.
he the
Creator.
no, Brahma's the creator.
Brahma is the creator who is created, right? Vishnu
The
is
maintainer.
the maintainer. Or you, what do you say? It's a
Preserver.
preserver.
My name is just
Right? So you understand that part now. Now he remember this. The second shlok point of all this is in on the 20th shlok. Everything what we discussed so far, like in last 5 shloks, the meaning out of why are we discussing this is in our we didn't do 19, so let's do 19 first and then we go 20th.
Well,
Okay,
we just did
let's,
that too.
we did 19.
We literally just did
Okay,
that.
so I got that. So then, yeah, cosmic day and cosmic night. Okay, so 20th. So all these last 5 shlok Krishna Bhagavan is saying, the meaning is coming out here in 20th shlok. Like all the compiling, why we are studying all these, why we want to know Brahma's day and human day and how many years. The concept is where Krishna Bhagavan is telling this in 20th shlok. So, Reha, you want to take the 20th, Raja?
Yes, but I have joined on my phone since I was late. So
Oh, okay. So you don't have that thing on there, or can you open
Yes.
it? Okay.
I can open it. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
What chapter again?
8th.
Perfect. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready, guys? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Parastasmat tu bhavonyo
Parastasmatu bhavonya.
Vyakto vyaktat sanatana.
Avyakto vyakta sanatana.
Yasa sarveshu bhuteshu.
Yasa sarveshu bhuteshu.
Nashyatsu na vinashyati.
Nashyatsu na vinashyati. Together. Parastasmatu bhavonya. Vyakto vyakta sanatana. Yasa sarveshu bhuteshu. Nasyostu na vishyashyati. Nano meaning? Louder bolna beta.
Para transcendental. Tasmat to that. Tu but. Bhava nature. Anya another. Avyakta unmanifest. Avyaktat to the unmanifest. Sanatana eternal. Yasha that which. Sarveshu all. Bhuteshu manifestation. Nasyatsu being annihilated. Na never. Vinashyati is annihilated.
Okay. So here it says, far beyond even these unmanifest, there is yet another unmanifest existence, that supreme divine person who does not perish, even though all beings are perished. Right? So I already mentioned that before, but this shloka I'm going ahead of the game. But this is what, out of manifest and unmanifest, both the way, both the concept that we explain, it happens. There is another unmanifest existence that is there always, that is the divine supreme, that is there. Even all beings, Mahapralaya comes, all beings perish, still there is something that stays. After that, when the Mahapralaya is having, even there is something that stays. Right? So look at it in our life, like the dream, the dreaming, the waking, and deep sleep. Right? So if we say about deep sleep, when Mahapralaya happens, there is something still there. Right? And dreaming, there is coming and going of manifestation. Sometimes we see dreams coming, and then it's a totally different world coming and going. There are many things. There are 2-3 dreams coming line by line, which doesn't have connection with each other, but there is still coming. So those ones are when Brahma closes his eyes and opens his eyes, and then waking is when manifestation happens. Right? So that's one thing. What happens is, we have the word Maya, we talk about it a lot, right? Maya is the one that creates the manifestation and unmanifestation. That's the one that creates it. Maya is the one. Maya creates this world, like all these things come, all the objects come in appearance. Everything comes in appearance because of Maya. Right? But then there is a consciousness. So consciousness and Maya makes the whole world. If you remember that, we talked about that before too. That makes the entire world. When Maya goes away, Mahapralaya comes, then Maya is not there. Right? But what is it there? The consciousness is there. Right? So Maya is the one that you can, that terminology can be used. Maya is used in a Sanskrit thing that that brings the manifestation and that brings unmanifestation, both of them. Right? So that's the thing that does it. But without consciousness also it doesn't happen. Right? So consciousness creates the Maya is a power of consciousness, one part of consciousness that creates the universe. And then that power, when it doesn't want to use that power, it takes the power back. The consciousness takes the power back, and nothing is created, nothing is manifest. right? So that's the whole part of it. Is another, so deep state that we talk about is the consciousness. So the whole concept what God wanted to explain here is that things will come and go, those are temporary, but there is God that is going to be always. Vishnu is always there, right? So in our Jnana Yoga, when we talk about Bhakti Yoga, we talk about this, that the God is always there. He is omnipresent, omniscient. It's always there. Saguna Bhagwan, when we talk about. When we talk about knowledge, then we say about this, that the consciousness is always there, right? And even though human life is there or not, the earth is there or not, or the lokas are there or not, but still that existence stays. So there is an existence that is always there when it is also unmanifested, right? So that stays there too. So that's what the concept was, the whole these last 5 shlokas. Now we're going to go to the next shloka next week, but he's going to come back with the supreme goal. What should be our goal? So he's going to talk about that coming next 5-6 shloka. And this chapter is very small, so we probably will be able to finish it in next Sunday or following Sunday. We can finish it up. So we can start the chapter 9. So I'm excited about that. But let's close it up. Are you ready, guys? Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamshachanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Para Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay guys, thank you for coming.